Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm here with Nob. Nob, hello, how you going? Hi. So today we're going to be ranking players if they're over, underrated, or perfectly rated, and we'll discuss it and we'll go over. So we have a long list of players here. We shouldn't be too many. Um, so wait, Nob, what are you going to say? Nob's typing, of course, like always. Discord bugged. I wasn't typing. Okay, cool. So let's move on to the first player. Right, month. Underrated, overrated, or perfectly rated? I personally think month is perfectly rated. Perfectly, I'd say. Yeah, because I think month got was very good, got bad, like was washed, and I think there's a period in time there where people still thought he was sort of good. But I think at this point everyone knows like month isn't as good as he used to be, but he's still decent. He's still like a strong five seed, I'd say. Do you agree? Yeah. Yep. Sweet. That's one down. Mav. What are we saying for Mav? I think Mav is. I think either overrated or perfectly rated. Because I think Mav is not great anymore. Like I feel like he's very inconsistent. Yeah, I'd say Mav is like, mm, I don't think he's underrated. There's no way. What I'll be saying overrated. I tend to agree. Do you think it's just because like I've always thought of him as being like very very good, like sort of one seed, two seed, three seed level. But in when he played for I think it was New Shoes in season four, he was only fourth seed. Maybe it's just me who overrates him then, but like he's also gotten not that great now. So I think overrated, yeah. Next player. Cruiser. I think Cruiser I'd say Cruiser's underrated. Because Cruiser's good. Like Cruiser gets seated like not that high. But I think Cruiser's very, very good. Perfectly. I think Cruiser, especially with that noob skills match that Cruiser played, Cruiser was so close to winning that. And I'd say noob skills would like generally be valued like a lot more than noob skills. Did you not see the set? I did see the set. It was a mess, but the scoreline was close. I mean, the set wasn't great, but Cruz is also pretty consistent. Yeah. All right. Echo. What are we saying for Echo? I think Echo is. I'm gonna see what you say because I'm not sure. Hmm. Echo is like probably. I don't think he's perfectly rated. How's Echo? I haven't seen Echo many of Echo's stats. Obviously, he's a good coach and stuff and like all of that, but and he carried YouTubers. Like he beat Rec, he beat Geo, he beat Absolution, he beat Sub. After update, it went downhill. That's true. Since he can't play Lotto anymore, he can't play Dodo. He can't play Lotto. What's he meant to do? Now he has to force XP on pack three. I think he's. I think he's in like stasis. I think he's like in the middle between overrated and perfectly rated. Yeah. We'll say like sort of overrated, not really overrated, just tiny bit. Since of course he is still considered, but like after update, like you said. Right, noob skills. I think noob skills is underrated. Under, 100%. Especially after the last team tour season. Noob's been playing super consistent. He's a super good player. Played super well. Easy. Kelby. I think Kelby is chronically underrated. Maybe that's just me, but I think Kelby is very underrated. Yup, what we saying? Like 50-50. I think I think it's like a crime that FBL was seated above him for okay, the first one I get, but then after the reseeding they also put FBL above Kelby. Like on that reseed, Kelby should have been above FBL in my opinion. That's what I thought. Yeah, Kelby was playing super well too. Like, let me have a look. Kelby beat Pooh Balls, Kelby beat Month, Kelby beat Low, Kelby didn't play, Kelby beat Light. Yeah, but Light rolled pack four two times. Lost to Violet, but that's hard because Violet was popping off. Violet was going in. Oh no, that's Violet Citizen. Violet Citizen. Violet Citizen was playing super well. Also in the season before last season, he was popping off until he like ran into me, and then I beat him in finals. Yahoo! But yeah, he was popping up. I think he's under. I think he's like very consistently in the top 10 for player stats, and I think he's still not getting like shown for like FBL. Yeah, yeah. All right, moving on to Onet. Oh, Onet, man, Onet, Onet. I want to preface this before saying it. You're great, man. You're the coach that gave me my big glow up, but you're overrated. You're overrated, man. I'm sorry, but like you've been not performing the best. And like I still rate you. I still rate you a lot, but I think you're overrated. I think Onet's just gone a bit downhill. Um, beat Violet Citizen, lost to Equi, lost to Freights, didn't play, lost to oh no, won against Mav. So there are a few things he shouldn't have won, and he had a really close set. Yeah, he had almost lost the noob skills. It was so close. And then the season before that, he got carried by subs and like me and a few subs. Yeah, it wasn't good. It was 1-5, you're right. Performed in playoffs. He did perform in playoffs. He showed up. Unlike Geo, but I love you too, Geo. It's just, oh, Geo, you've been playing sort of shit. I'm not gonna lie. All right, moving on to Pumpkin, someone who hasn't been playing shit. Actually, Pumpkin played not the best in season five. I'm going to be honest. Pumpkin beat, I think. Let me check my stats. I have stats for him. Pumpkin. This is over 2 seasons though. So he was beaten by his same seed Law once, and he beat a higher seed once. That's over season four and season five. Oh no, sorry. Beat a higher seed three times. Lost to a lower seed two times. He only beat two people who were lower than him, lower or the same rank. So he didn't have very good stats in season five, only getting 2 wins, including playoffs. Plus, you got to factor in like Siltia won, and he was on that team. So I think Pumpkin's overrated because like he popped off. He popped up in season four. Like I'm not gonna get it twisted. And even season three, he popped up in season three. He played well, but he did pretty good in playoffs, I thought. No, 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 no. I'm pretty sure he did pretty bad in playoffs. Let me check. Unless I've done my stats wrong. Playoffs. Lost to Cavs. No, lost to Tyler, sorry. Then he beat T-Disc, and then lost to Rec. Yeah. He did have hard matchups. I mean, T-Disc isn't that hard of a matchup. He beat T-Disc and Beast, and that's all. That T-Disc set was clutch. Yeah, it was. But like, yeah, I just don't think he performed that well. Like, almost, almost beating someone, like, Rec is very good, but I don't know. I think Pumpkin, I don't like the seven. I don't like the seven people on a team. Like, the worst person is way too close to the best person on the team. Overrated. What do you think about the seven people? 'Cause I think the seven people. This is like a tangent, but with the seven people, have a think about it. You like the seven people, but yeah, this is my only gripe. Like K Tom on YouTube is including his spot 4 places away from Echo. Cotty is 4 places away from Kyogre. Flip is 4 places away from Freets. I think that's sort of crazy to me. But like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's just my personal gripe. But moving on away from the tangent to who do we have now? Oh, Absolution. I think underrated. I think Absolution's perfectly rated. I don't think Absolution has performed that well for a while, and I think everyone knows that. What? Absolution hasn't performed that well, realistically. Or actually, no. I mean, his season five is pretty cracked. No, it wasn't. Am I wrong? Let me check. I swear it wasn't. Who did he play for? Hop's team or Glitz Goblins? Damons. Okay. The most forgettable team. Beat Blanket, which, Blanket. Lost to Burt Boy. Lost to Echo. Beat X-Ray. And didn't play. Yeah, it's Damon's. It it was decent. It wasn't a bad season five. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad. I think it was just mid. Like I don't think it is perfectly then, because X-Ray was a three-team matchup, and I don't think beating X-Ray is that much of an accomplishment. Sorry, X-Ray. And he lost to Echo, but it was 3-2. Maybe I need to rate him a bit more, but like I still want to put underrated, over perfectly rated. Sorry. What else we got? Casil. I think Casil is overrated, or maybe I just overrate him, but I think Casil's overrated. What do you think? Casil has who's on? Okay, who's on Gaslight Gauge Keep Girl Boss? For my stats here, he got 2 wins over season 4 and 5. 2 wins total. That's rough. I don't know what his matchups looks like, but um, let me see. Casil beats Aaron, which is a good win. Casil loses to Cavs. Casil loses to Zerval. Casil doesn't play. Casil loses to Markoto. All of his sets look pretty close, but like losing to Zerval, I feel like is a bit strange. Losing to Cavs is like not great, not bad, being a third seed and all. Playoffs didn't make playoffs. Yeah, Server wasn't even that good that then. And like I said, season four, I don't know who we got to win against, but I think Casil, to be fair, is now Mav. I remember that. Yeah, I think Casil. What was I gonna say? Has been unlucky. He has been on two teams that didn't make playoffs. He's been on Gaslight Gage Girl Boss and Club Penguin. That sucks. Only cans, sorry, only cans. That sucks. Like that's two teams that does make playoffs. He did win season three. I don't have that factored into our stats here. How did he go in season three? Did he pop off in season three? I'm not sure. Is this season three spreadsheet? No, this is. This is it. Oh, Casil beat Pizza Power. Casil lost to Aaron. Um, Casil lost to Draco. Yeah, he beat Bard or Rev. Yeah, Casil popped up in season three, but I think it's still too long ago for too long ago to counter it in, but because he's like fallen off since then. Hop off it, Mr. Hop off it. I think Hop is. I think Hop is getting worse. Um, I think he's perfect. I think he's fairly well rated for now, but his season five wasn't great. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't great. He lost to Aaron, beat X-Ray. Didn't play. Lost to Violet and then didn't play, and then made it to. How do you do in playoffs? Hop lost to Freets. Hop beat Grouchykins. Hop lost to Bagels. I think Hop's perfectly rated, but I don't think Hop like. I think Hop's still good, but not like not the best. Do you agree? Yeah. All right, Tyler. What are we saying for Tyler? Under or perfect? I think Tyler's under. I don't think he had the best season in season five. I don't think he had a bad season. Oh, wait, no, I was on his team. Yeah, he played well. I mean, he lost to Sub, but then he beat. We did beat. He beat Pumpkin. Yeah, he beat Tibby, but Tibby wasn't even playing that well. He beat Burt Boy, which a lot of other top seeds couldn't. Well, did he in playoffs? Could have gone further. Beat Pumpkin again. Yeah, I think Tyler's probably perfectly. Alright. Lightmare. This one's sort of difficult. I think Lightmare. I think Lightmare's underrated for the fact that Lightmare can play every pack extremely well. But like Lightmare is a very good player when he's not memeing. Like when he's full trying and focusing up for a set, he is very good. Like a very good one seed. And even when he's like he even performed not horribly. Like it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. But no, I think perfectly rated. I think perfectly rated. That's what I thought. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Moose. Mr. Moose. I think Moose is tough too. I think Moose is perfectly rated, if not under. But I don't think Moose performs that well. So I'm gonna give perfect. I think everyone knows like how Moose plays, what Moose sees. I think it's pretty defined. FBL. I'm gonna I'm gonna put an FBL overrated here. Just because of like he had a sick season four. Like his season four was sick. He played so well in season four. But then I think that carried over to season five. He didn't play well in season five, and people still think he's pretty good, which I don't think is that great. Well, here comes the interesting ones. Here comes some very interesting ones. Knob. What are we thinking, Knob? How do you rate yourself? You think you're overrated? I think you're perfectly rated. I think you underrate yourself. You just be like playing people, you're like, bro, I'm gonna lose this set, and then you just like beat their ass. I think you're definitely like, I think you're underrated. Or perfect. I think you're underrated because you are like getting better every day. You're like beating a lot of people. Wait, sneeze. No. I think you're underrated. What do you think? Over? Is over your final or yeah? Why do you think you're overrated? You've literally only had good seasons, like season four and season five. Been playing pretty bad since update. I haven't factored many things in since update. Alright, this one's I don't even know how to rate this one. Oh wait, since like a month? Yeah, okay. Most of what I have factored in is just team tour. Lucid. Also just for like perspective, over season four and five I have 14 points on my like little ranking system I'm doing. 13 points of them come from season four. That's beating like seeds higher than me. And then I have 1 point on season five, which is depressing. I think I don't even know how to rate myself. I want to see what you say first. Perfect. I think I'd opt for perfect too. I'd say underrated, but after the really shitty losses I had, like losing to Flip and like even if I like didn't lose my focus, I could have. Okay, controversial, but if I played like I did in those like last four games against you, I could have beaten you. Because there's like four last games against you, I played really well. But I just lost my focus, and I now like best of 21. But I think I'm perfectly rated because I've been playing pretty shit, and I'm just like really inconsistent. Sorry, I am back. So, oh, sorry. Wait, did I mute? Okay, fucking good. But yeah, the mirrors were like I don't know. I just wanted to spice them up. But yeah, mirrors were a bit annoying. But yeah, I'll go perfect. Moving on away from me to who do we have next? We'll probably only do a few more. Geo, what are we saying for Geo? Geo over? I think Geo's perfectly rated in my line because I know he's shit. Because I've played with him once and then followed his season this season. No offense, Geo, but I know you're bad. So I think for the general population over, but for me personally, like just perfect because I know he's bad. I'll agree with over though. Overrated. We have Fluffo. Fluffo. Did Fluffo play season 5? I swear he didn't. Unless I'm tripping. He didn't. Why didn't he? Do you know? He was a sub. That's unlucky. Didn't want to spend that much time. Fair. Fluffo played like shit in season 4 though. Where is it? Let me find it. Season 4 stats. It was decent, no? Let me check. Let me check the actual spreadsheet. Because I do have my stats, but I'm not guaranteed happy. Who did they play for? Okay. New shoes. Big cleanup. Then continued to lose to Makoto. Didn't play. Lost to Skunkle. Lost to. Oh no, beat Cruiser. Beat Tyler. Wait a second. No, I'm wrong. You're right. You're right. You're very right, Mob. He played well. I need to re-edit that. Shit. Yeah, yeah, right. I think perfectly then, yeah. Fucking need to edit my spreadsheet. Alright, yeah. Who's our next player? Manning, Hungry Manning. I think Hungry Manning's perfectly rated. And I don't think he's that good. I think he comes in, beats people at his seed level, doesn't beat over, and does that. Does his thing. Beats people last season. Beat OG Air Max. Lost to Tuzi. Okay, yeah, he did beat Geo, but like, I don't want to take that away from Tuzi because that's a very good win. But Geo was playing like hot garbage. Lost to Karma credits though. He lost to Karma credits and Tuzi. I wasn't watching the set. I don't think I watched it either. Or actually, I watched a bit of it, I think. I don't know. Geo never plays well. I'm sorry, but just on his performance. But I don't know, the Calm Creighton 2-0 loss isn't like lost to FBL. That's because FBL was playing phenomenally. I didn't see the set, but like beat Drum, but Drum was playing pretty bad. Uh, beat Flip, and then didn't play Ryan because True Team won perfectly. Okay, Violet. I'm gonna put Violet is underrated. I think like everyone knows how good she is, but like just for the pure fact that like everyone hasn't fully clocked it, I'm just gonna say yeah. But everyone's gonna realize, like obviously everyone's gonna say, yeah, she's good at once next season rolls around. Violet Citizen. Under? Why is that? I mean Violet Citizen played pretty consistently, just played well. A good player on overall, been on a team always with like even though Violet Citizen has potential for one seed, like he's always on a team with people who are really good. So I think under, yeah, I agree. Like I think he's one seed potential but never gets to show it. Who do we have next? Maybe our last one. Oh, we'll do a few more. Kyogre. Perfectly? Yeah, I agree. I think there's no argument there. It's Kai. Alright. Equi. I think Equi's sort of a bit overrated. I mean, he did have the Onet win, but besides that, not much. Did have a good season. He did have a good season four. Like his season four, he did pop off, but a little overrated. Yeah. Too many bagels. I think too many bagels is perfectly rated. Just a very good, solid one seed. Viable blanket. I think blanket is overrated. You don't know about that one? I have down here, I don't know if I did a misreading, but in season five, blanket did not win once. Let me check player stats. Am I wrong? I think I'm wrong. Yeah, no, blanket didn't win once. Blanket went 0 for 3 in normal season. 0 for 3 in normal season. And who'd blanket play for? Glizzy Goblins? Yeah, I think over. What do you think? Are you still checking? Okay, that's fair then. Mm, yeah. Freights. I think Freights is an easy underrated. I think Freights is like Freights is great. No one sees Freights that much, but Freights is like very good one seed. I thought he was going to be a pretty weak one seed coming into the season. Very strong one seed, very good. And I think last one, Beast. I think Beast compared to season four has not had a very good season five, but still had a not yeah, it didn't have a great season five. Wasn't bad, it just wasn't great. Oh, let me see. Beast lost to Pumpkin. Beast lost to Grouchykins. 2 for 3. How do you on playoffs? Let me check. Beat Maine. Are you in playoffs? Do you redeem? Beat Violet. Beating Violet's very common. Yeah, I agree. Perfect. I think Beast is losing to who I think he'd lose to and winning against who he'd win against. What was his? What was his what? Score? He had 14 points for being a 6 seed. Average seed rating 6 seed, which has changed dramatically. Because like the seed average is weird since like they changed it from 7 to 9 people. He scored 11 points from season four, but that's like you get really high scores from beating someone who's above your seed. So say I beat like someone, if I'm at like a 6 seed and I beat a 1 seed, I get like 6 points from that. But yeah, just because Beast didn't beat a bunch of high seeds doesn't mean he's necessarily bad. He still has a great score. It's like me, like I said, I literally got 13 in season four, then beat Maine once and got 14 total points. That's why I have like season 4 points, season 5 points, and I have like average seed rating. Because if you're first seed, you cannot get more than 1 point because you're just beating one seed and everyone below you get 1 point for. So it's good to look at the seeds on this because like one seeds earn dramatically less points than a 2 seed, like a 3 seed. All right, that's all. Thanks everyone for watching. Thank you, Nob, for participating. And goodbye, everyone. Hopefully, I get captain this season because I've been putting a lot of effort. And playing Kelvin a set soon. Go out check out his Twitch. Bye.